Be me, 31. Decent career, quiet life. See her at a local spot. Sarah, 28. Magnetic. Knows it. Phone is a slot machine that never stops hitting jackpots. Likes the way I look at her. I like the way she feels. Start seeing each other. Standard, modern arrangement. Notice the rhythms early. She's never fully there. Eyes flick to the screen every 45 seconds. Dopamine loops etched into her retinas. She has friends. Mark, the brother figure. Leo, the old co-worker. The anonymous swarm of DMs she calls networking. I stay in my lane. No jealousy, just observation. I treat her well, but I don't worship. This bothers her. She needs the high. She starts picking fights to see if I'll chase. I don't chase. I just go to the gym or read. The silence makes her frantic. 6 months in, the mask starts to hairline fracture. She forgets which lie she told to whom. Tells me she's with her sister. Sister posts a story at a club in a different city. I see it. I say nothing. I just take a mental note. The ledger is forming. She starts getting sick often. Mood swings like a hurricane in a pendulum. One night she's crying about us. The next, she's cold as a morgue slab. I realize I'm just a pillar in her ego architecture. I'm the stable one, the backup plan for when the carousel stops spinning. Then the news drops. I'm late, she says it with a weird mix of fear and triumph. Looks at me like a life raft. I calculate the dates in my head. The math doesn't settle. It's a jagged, ugly number. I remember the sister weekend. I remember the 3-day digital detox she took. She insists it's mine, gets aggressive if I even pause to think. How could you even doubt me? I thought you were different. The shaming starts early. It's a preemptive strike. She knows the timeline is a minefield. I start looking closer, catch a glimpse of her notifications while she's in the shower. Leo, you tell him yet? Mark, hope you're feeling better, babe. The swarm is still active. She's running 3 different narratives in 3 different chats. I'm the father, Leo is the mistake, Mark is the support. She's the victim in all of them. I don't blow up. I don't demand to see the phone. I just watch the desperation set in. Her beauty is starting to fail her. Stress, bloating, the loss of the spark. The attention from the swarm starts to dip. Men don't like complicated baggage. They like the fantasy. The fantasy is dying. I suggest a prenatal test. Non-invasive, simple blood draw. She turns into a different person, screaming about trust, crying about her honor. Biology is calling her bluff, and she hates the referee. I realize the guilt is her only weapon left. If she makes me the villain, she doesn't have to be the liar. I start the exit plan. No fanfare. I move my savings to a private account. I scout a new apartment 2 towns over. I talk to a lawyer, just in case. Everything is clinical. Everything is cold. We go to dinner. She's talking about nurseries and marriage. Her eyes are darting around the room looking for someone to notice her. Nobody does. She's just another woman in a booth. The it girl status has expired. Time is a brutal debt collector. I look at her across the table. I don't see a partner. I don't even see an enemy. I see a failing business model. She's tried to sell the same bridge to 4 different buyers, and the bridge is collapsing. She asks why I'm so quiet. Just thinking about the future, I say. She smiles, thinking she won. She thinks the silence is submission. It's actually the sound of the door latching. I wait until she's at her mother's for the weekend. I hire movers. 4 hours, the apartment is a shell. I leave the keys on the counter. No note, no we need to talk, no final gotcha. I change my number. I deactivate the socials. I vanish into the gray. I spend the next month in a deep, heavy peace. I work. I lift. I sleep without wondering who's texting at 2 a.m. 2 months later, a mutual friend finds me. Says she's a wreck. The test happened. It wasn't mine. It wasn't Leo's either. Some guy from a networking event in another state. He's gone too. Turned his phone off the second he saw the ultrasound. She's alone. The swarm has evaporated. The DMs are silent. The friends are busy. The backup plans all rotted at once. She's 32 now. The reality of the modern woman peak has passed. The cliff wasn't a drop, it was a fade. I hear she tells people I abandoned her. that I'm the reason her life is hard. I don't care to correct the record. The truth doesn't need my help. It's written in the DNA of a kid who doesn't look like me. It's written in the empty space on her left ring finger. I go for a walk in the park, see a girl who looks like her. Same phone grip, same hungry eyes looking for a gaze to feed on. I keep walking, don't even break stride. The silence is the best thing I ever built. Be me, 33 now. New life, never been happier. Biology doesn't negotiate, and neither do I. Options are gone, doors are shut, peace is absolute.